we've been working hard to get the right recruits in here and to keep them here for the 5-year stint of what you're eligible to wrestle, compete in college. And people are sticking around. And what we have to do is, our theory in recruiting is you have to have at least 2 starters per weight class. You have to have at least 5 other guys that can go in between weight classes. So to me, you have to recruit 25 guys very smartly. As far as you have to get 2 starters and 5 slash guys. And that's why we have that. Aaron Salzer coming back as our only NCAA qualifier. Well, we had 2 NCAA qualifiers last year. David Wade, who graduated. Aaron Salzer comes back as a junior. Aaron Salzer was our first underclassman to go to the NCAA championship in 20 years, I think 21 years. So that's really good to have another guy come back from the NCAA, have that experience under his belt, be in our wrestling room, and spread that through other guys. The other 4 guys that are ranked in the MAC, I believe they all got ranked 2nd or 3rd. And I think we had a couple guys that should be ranked that didn't get ranked. So yeah, we're excited about it. I think the last couple years we went in ranked last, had a couple guys maybe ranked 3rd or 4th. So we're excited about it, and we don't think that those rankings reflect our expectations. I think everyone's here trying to win the thing, and so hopefully we come through. Mid-American Conference in wrestling has become a pretty tough conference. We have 2 teams that have been ranked in the top 15 over the last couple years in Central Michigan and Kent State. So, winning the MAC championship as a dual meet or as a conference tournament champion is a pretty tough thing to do, considering we're battling those people that are ranked as high as 15, 10, 6. In the country. So, those guys are trying to get a trophy at the NCAA championship, and we're trying to get a trophy at the Mid-American Conference championship. So it is tough, but I think the parity in the MAC is pretty unique as far as on any given day, I really believe that any team can win a dual meet in our conference. And so it's tough, but I think that we're going to have to come through and beat a couple of these teams. And our goal is obviously to win it, but we want to be competitive in every duel. We want to win every duel, but we want to do well enough to get guys to the NCAA tournament, and obviously winning those dual meets will prepare us for that tournament. Yeah, we have 6 seniors. I think most of them will spend some time in the starting lineup. Like I said, I don't think there's a clear-cut starter at any weight class. I think that there's one that is probably in the lead per se. But as far as a clear-cut starter, people are going to be switching times. They're going to play an important role as the 1 or 2 guy. I think all the seniors will probably see action at some point in the season. We will definitely look toward them to lead this team. They're my very first recruiting class. So, we have kind of a special relationship. If this thing, and I say this thing as far as if this team starts to make the change and the turn toward the direction that we think we're going to be in the next couple of years, these seniors have a lot to be proud of. And so I'm happy that they've continued to grow. I'm happy that they're still here. I'm happy that they're going to graduate. And we're looking forward to having those guys on the mat all year long. Our wrestling room has climbed in talent pretty significantly over the last few years, where it is a very, very competitive room. 5 years ago, you can come to practice, and if we were in a group of 2 or 3 or 4 guys, you might have a break. You might be able to take a break, and what I mean by that is by the time you hit that 3rd level, 4th level guy, he's not quite as tough as the other ones. Now, there is no break. Every day is a battle, and that's why this wrestling team is going to take off, because of the practice situation, and those freshmen are the ones that are going to help us do that. Old school feel of Bowen. I wish there was more of a newer feel to Bowen in the sense of home meet venue. But as far as the overall atmosphere, I like it being here because our wrestling room is right upstairs. Our locker room, which we're sitting in, is literally 100 yards away from where we compete. And just right outside of here is the main campus and all the dorms. And so it's a great location to have an event. And I think our home venue keeps getting better. We keep doing something a little bit more every year to make it unique. And we like the atmosphere.
Change of the coaching staff this year. Luke Smith, you added him as an assistant to help out in the lightweights. Just talk about having him and Dave Bolliard on the sidelines helping out with your team?
Yeah, Luke was a tremendous pickup for us, and mainly because it now makes our coaching staff a full coaching staff. And what I mean by that is Luke wrestled 125 pounds, which is the very first weight class. David wrestled 157 and 165, which is the middle of the weight classes. And then I wrestled heavyweight. So now we kind of, in a sense, have a small, medium, and large coach. And that helps us out because all three of us still actively wrestle every day, every week. And it puts the level of competition and expectation in those weight classes up to a different level. So it's a complete package now, and I think that his presence here is going to make an immediate impact in our 25, 33, and 141-pound weight classes. Without sounding like I'm patting myself on the back or Coach Bulliard, it isn't about the wins and losses. That's the growth of this program right now. You know, we're working toward that. It's about the little things as getting the recruiting up to a certain level where people are having the confidence that you win 2 or 3 state titles and you're coming to Eastern Michigan to compete in our sport. It's about having guys going through the system and graduating after 5 years. It's about socially doing the right things, not getting in trouble. It's an expectation where these guys understand that we're a family, we're a unit, and that we all have to come together in order for this thing to work. And it's the expectation that's high. Before, there was no expectation. There was an individual that did well here and there, but now we're expecting all 10 guys who are in the starting lineup and the other 23 that are backing those guys up to do the most they can do to become as best as they can. And so it's tough to say exactly what the growth is. I can just tell you that we went from here to here in 5 years, and now it's time to win. You can feel the optimism around here. You can feel that people are wearing the shirts and the sweatshirts and the hats with a little bit more pride. They're sticking their chest out a little bit more. Things are changing around here, and it's a direct reflection of the commitment that the university has on campus. It's a direct reflection of what the administrators and the Board of Regents have done for the athletic programs. Sometimes there's sacrifices that need to be made in order for things to get better, and then everybody's got to have patience and things will come about. If you walk on this campus today and compare it to 5 years ago, any sport, you'll feel the difference. I don't care who you are. If you don't feel it, you have no feelings. So I'm excited about it. Our guys feel it. It's contagious. We need our other sports to continue doing what they've done. We need football and basketball, obviously, to do well, which I think they're going to. And things are going to change around here. And you know, programs like us need to step up as well, and I think we're going to. So, yeah, it's a definite change of feeling, and it's very, very positive, and I'm very optimistic about it.